And welcome back. So here we are. We will be setting up camp again. We want a healer because we got wounded. So Margareta can handle that as she's completed the training earlier. And let's see if we need to repair. I guess we do, but I think Avon can handle it by himself. And this is probably fine. We don't need to gather for medical supplies. Yeah, I think this is fine. And let's see if we get into any other tricky situations. While on the path, you come across a small army of children. The oldest and biggest amongst them is probably 15 at most, with a tousled crop of orange hair and a spear for a weapon. He's leading the troop, a little fighting force provincial to the path more than any town or city. As they cross paths with you, this little leader tips his head at you. Make way! We are on a righteous march and shan't be stopped. Curious, you ask where it is they are off to. The kid answers as though incredulous you don't know. Well, let me tell you, Swellsword, we are heading north through the frozen wastes. Uncultured and uncivilized tribes need to hear the old gods, either by the word or by the sword. He lifts the spear. A rather chirpy war cry is raised from the army. It appears some religious fervor has taken a hold of this wandering and harmless and therefore suicidal group. So, normally, the Crusader would not be against spreading the good word to those heathens, those dirty heathens, those dirty pagan heathens of the north, but these children are probably not the ones who should be doing it. But let's see what Margareta here has to say. She speaks for the old gods. Margareta the Holy steps forward and brings the children to a huddle. They instantly respect the religious figure, representing in part the very cause they wish to promote. Margareta bends a knee. Was it the old gods who told you to come out and do this? The little leader nods. They spoke to me in my sleep. The nun nods back, hand rubbing chin, mulling it over and then patting the boy on his head. The old gods speak to me and I for them. Interpreting their message requires years of study. Let me tell you. Are you certain that it was you, little one, that was meant to carry this burden? Perhaps you were to be the messenger, no? See us, we are warriors, fit fighting folk who can kill those who despise and demark the old gods. You are not yet like us, but you have a strong voice and the command of a true leader yet. I believe the old gods wanted to use you for your charisma, not your muscles. The nun gives the boy a playful push. He smiles, realizing the truth of what the friar has to say. The little leader tells his party that they are to return home as the nun is assuredly right. Some men are thankful that these kids were talked out of going to a certain doom. So we did another good thing here, and Margareta also gains +1 resolve. Stupid kids. Leave crusading to the Crusaders. And yet another event. As the caravan rests, Raimonda takes you by the arm and secretly leads you to the back of one of the wagons. Peeking around to make sure no one is looking, she lifts the lid on a crate. Gems shock about inside, shimmering sharply in what little light there is. She closes the lid. What do you want to do? There's a lot of dosh, sir. Okay, so we are honorable folk. We have a contract to fulfill. Let's get back to work. Even though, yes, we would like more gems. Okay, we see brigands. There's a Master Archer champion. I don't think we'll get to fight them, sadly, they're a bit far away. They might even be afraid of us, and also the second Wikeholm company and any other noble troops or caravans might either take them out or at the very least distract them long enough so even if they wanted to come after us, they won't have the ability to do so. But let's stop by at Fell's wall here. Also, it's looking like we might get lucky and get to fight this group. Because this second Wickerholm company is moving out. And they are actually coming towards the road. Yeah, let's see if we can buy some tools. We can, it's expensive, but we'll just do so anyway. Can also buy ground grains to make more beer. Let's do that. And we can also check the recruits, since we have an open spot. Don't think I want any of these guys though. Okay, so let's see if they come for us. If they do, they will die and we will get a famed bow or crossbow. Would prefer a crossbow because we don't have a bow user. So now we can see what we can make since we got more components. What do we need for this? Oh, never mind, it's the same. So we can make a second wind potion. Don't think we need that. It's pretty good though. For some fights this might be worth it. Especially for someone who uses perfect focus. Won't be making it just now at least. I don't think this Apothecary's Miracle is worth either. Never really use these potions or Apothecary's Miracles, though maybe I should. Now, for now, let's just make the beer. And this will take 7 hours. Don't need a healer anymore. So get back to scouting. Okay. This caravan might be enough to stop the group of brigands behind us, we'll see. Okay, that armor sigil rune has been completed. Let's see how it is. So, I think that's a high roll for the fatigue cost reduction, but we did low roll the fatigue recovery. Let's see if that affects Thorolf's split man fatigue cost. So if we use this, so it's 15 now. Now it is still 15. Okay, so no use using it there. What about with Leif? This is 8. Now it's 7. Okay, let's use it on Leif then. And we continue. Oh, there's the brigand group, but they got taken out by that noble army, I think. Was not able to see the outcome, but looked like they were losing. Okay. We need to remember to come back to Weschenschach to actually buy those gems. We see something. Brigand group over here. See another champion. So after we've completed this, we will try to take this group down if they still exist. Do like my famed gear. They're actually coming towards us as well. Though the Crimson contract here might get to them first. So they're going towards these woods here. So let's quickly stop at Felswacht. We have an armorer, so might get famed gear there, though we have marauding greenskins as well. Okay, so the marauding greenskin situation prevented any famed equipment from spawning. Spy tools though, all of them. Don't really need ammunition. Let's buy this stuff though. It will last, and we can also, it will last because we have the campfire or the cooking equipment anyway. And also we can potentially make some beer or wine out of that. So yeah, now that we have the quartermaster, our food situation is much improved. So we don't need to buy any of this now if we don't want to. It will last for a long time though, since that is also boosted. Okay, but now we should see if we can get that group of brigands. And after that we should go see if we can get gems. And after that, if we still remember, we should go buy more nets. So let's check the recruits really quickly. Okay, so if there's Afra the exerciser here, I suppose we can check her out. 3-star resolve, that is good, yes, because they come with mind over body, but I don't think we'll be taking her. Yeah, not with the roster situation as it is. Let's see if we can get to these guys. Okay, so we find a drunken nobleman tottering side to side on the path. Mussy is the name of his hair, leaves and grass and what looks like bird shit swept up in it, like someone stirred the ingredients to a prank. But his clothes sweep about with the finest of silks and his fingers glisten with jewelry. He has a bottle in each hand and he swings them around as he sings gibberish pub songs. He is all in regards the greatest magnet for a mugging you've ever seen. Raymonda purses lips and looks like a wolf staring at a fat sheep. So Raymonda here again, trying to steer us away from the righteous path. So hopefully she won't keep that up, because I don't think the Crusader would tolerate this kind of unjust behavior for long. I'm not saying nothing, sir. I'm just seeing it. That's a lot of Jews limping down the road. But again, I ain't saying nothing. You know what Celsor's talking about. So usually it's best to just take the option of robbing this nobleman, since you get, I think, a signet ring, maybe something else, and you not really get anything for leaving him be. But as we are the Crusader and we are on a righteous cause, we are noble and just, we will leave this drunken nobleman be. Though you could make an argument that a drunken nobleman is, or it's better for mankind for a drunken nobleman to lose some valuables that would help the world in turn to get a little bit closer to dealing with the undead menace, because those funds could go into that cause instead. But let's not go there. But I could see that being an option. And it looks like we might not be able to actually reach the brigand group before the Crimson contract here. Oh, we are, because they lost line of sight and therefore lost interest as well. So I think we'll actually get them. And I think they're running from something else from here as well. So, easy fight, we'll take it. It's a bit sad we have to do it in... Oh, now they saw us, I think, and now they're running again, the other direction. Or maybe they didn't actually... So yeah, I think what happened was that both the brigands and this mercenary group saw each other before this forest made them lose sight of each other. So the mercenary group lost sight of the brigands and decided to leave. And the brigands lost sight of the mercenaries and thought they could come back to do whatever they were doing. But then they saw our party and started to run away. And we also find a brigand camp here. Okay, I think that's a famed Estoc, though I might be wrong. It might again be a noble tunic instead. Champions come with a guaranteed famed item. If it's an Estoc, though, we don't currently have anyone who has initiative and uses swords, so not the best thing we could get here. But yeah, I think we'll need to use like 1 or 2 nets, and otherwise this fight is quite easy. These guys are super hard to hit in melee. I'm not too afraid here. Let's see what our hit chance is with... Well, let's not see yet, because this thug is blocking us. Don't want to move. Could rotate, though. Could rotate to get Leif straight into there. So he'll be able to move from here. But I can't get a net on him just yet, because Gunhild is way over there. So not sure if that's actually worthwhile. Probably isn't. Okay. So I think we can be fairly aggressive here. Even Landina can join the fight this early, take this position. We are probably going to take at least 1 hit from Deathwin on someone, but everyone will be able to handle 1 hit. Okay, we can rotate here. So that's Osvul's full job. Professional rotation expert. Don't really have a good rotation just yet, though. Here we do have a good rotation, or we would have a good rotation if we could rotate Navar closer, because then she would be able to hit this thug. Margareta is unable to do so, though. Let's just move. And Avon can also, I think, move. Sure. Not too afraid of this guy. As long as we use that net, we'll be able to kill him pretty fast, I think. Let's inspire Navar. Can we actually rotate him as well? We can with Magnachar. Can we rotate him with anyone else? Yeah, Eilika is way over there, so no. We need to, like, remember to change our starting positioning a little bit if we want to use those rotations at the start of combat. I changed them after that Hex fight. Let's not let Deathwin get 2 hits in on anyone, so let's not engage just yet. Next round we can use the net as long as he doesn't move too far. Okay. So I can actually get Navar next to Deathwin and get like a, I don't know, 20, at most a 30% chance to hit him with this axe, because he doesn't have a net on him just yet. So I could kill this thug with Raymonda to enable that. It's probably not worth though. So let's instead go for this guy here. This heavy armor is unconducive to our efforts of killing him. Okay, I think we'll not engage with this guy here, as I already said. Might as well Indomitable, though it's unlikely to actually do anything for us. Only if he or some of these ranged guys decide to target Nicholas. But we don't lose anything by doing that, so might as well. Okay, so we can rotate here, as I said. So if we kill this guy, we get that free swing in. Or we can move here with the Crusader. So I already played a bit recklessly in that hex fight with the Crusader. And this might be another one of those situations, but I think we're fine. Despite what I said earlier about not wanting to engage the guy just yet, I think we will anyway. So that means we could also take this spot with Leif. Though that is riskier, because if this guy scores a couple of headshots in, there is the potential that Leif could actually die to that. So let's not do that, but let's move him here, I guess. Okay. Now we take this spot, try to get this kill, activate Berserk. And yeah, it's only a 9% chance. So yeah, if you want to kill these guys in melee, you absolutely need nets. Backstabber, fast adaptation, those help as well. We don't really have anything else to do, so we might as well try for the 9%. Nope. No use in adrenaline, let's not. And we'll see how deadly this guy really is. Okay, here he comes. Okay, not too deadly just yet. Thank you for activating Vengeance. You don't need to do it again, we already have it. Okay, so this guy is moving closer. We have 74% on Did Win the Dancing Blade though, so I think we'll go for that instead, because he is far more difficult to kill than this guy. Could have waited for the net, but if I had waited for the net, I should have also waited with Leif before engaging. So we just took those 74s, I think they were. Okay, let's move Nicholas here. Leif can take this spot afterwards. Margareta will wait. And before we do anything, we will wait for the net. And we also have an Inspire. If we inspire Landina, she could move here and attack. But we can also move here and attack without an Inspire. Let's wait on that. Landina try this though. Gets a nice 57% hit in. Oswulf can do nothing of value here. Okay. Yeah, we can inspire Nevar. So yeah, let's not take this 11%. Goodbye to that guy. Okay, and there's the net. Probably won't need a second one. 48% with vengeance for Torolf. Can we hit this? Nope. That is fine though. Again, Nicholas might as well Indomitable. Should probably give him like a weapon that costs only 4 action points to use because of situations like this. Good one, Margareta. Now we have vengeance also on Leif. 47%. Good hit. So I think we need only one more hit here. 51 on Elsa. Nope. Janot has 42. And there he goes. And the rest of this fight is absolutely no problem at all. Let's make a short work of these brigands here. Make sure they don't get to flee. Apart from maybe this guy. He's not fleeing just yet. And once again, Nicholas cannot get a hit in. That's due to my poor decision making rather than Nicholas's failing. Okay, so if we rotate Margareta with Elka, we can get one hit in on the Switch Hunter. Doesn't really matter that much, but might as well do that. Can rotate Torolf here. Thank you for your contribution, Oswulf. Oh yeah, we can inspire Nicholas, that helps for that. Let's kill this guy, or try. Okay, now Nicholas can... Well, this doesn't do much for us, but might as well do that. Okay. Not enough fatigue for adrenaline there. And one remains. Okay, so that's done. Get a lot of level ups actually. And it is a famed S-stock. It's a pretty bad one. Won't be using this. And we see this place which has Sharibert the Sniper and Handsome Farold. So we will be taking this camp down as well. We might want to wait for night time though. So let's level people up. let's actually give Margareta here more fatigue to be able to use this rotation more reliably. Landina levels. Gets a nice +3 roll there and a +4 here. Very nice level up. And we go for, I think, Battle Flow. Sure. Torolf is next. Nicholas. Okay, do that. And actually, I need to do something in real life, so this was a shorter episode. But sometimes that's how it goes. So thanks for watching, and next time we'll be taking out this camp here. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.